I rise to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Community Development Block Grant Program known as CDBG, and I recognize its tremendous contributions to the viability of American communities. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development CDBG program provides critically needed funding to over 1,200 states, local jurisdictions, and insular areas across the United States. Since the creation of the program in 1975, HUD and Congress have invested more than $1.7 billion in job creation, building affordable housing, funding disaster recovery efforts, and supporting economic development and infrastructure projects, primarily serving low to moderate income populations. Notably, the CDBG program is the most flexible source of federal funding to states, localities, and insular areas for economic and community development purposes. State and local governments work with their local program partners with input from public to develop programs that are initiated, planned, and developed at the local level and meet national objectives. As a former mayor of Kansas City, Missouri, Missouri's largest municipality, I know firsthand the importance of having a flexible federal program that can meet unique local challenges. Due to its nature, CDBG is often layered with other HUD funds or used for gap financing to aid the final necessary funds that makes transformative communities viable. In 2023, the CDBG program provided funding for housing-related activities that served nearly 62,000 families, including direct home ownership assistance and rehabilitation of homes, assisting more than 25,500 individuals to find permanent employment or to keep full-time jobs they were at risk of losing through economic development activities. Improvements to homeless facilities that served more than 52,000 people, and operating cost of homeless and HIV/AIDS patient programs, senior services, food banks, services for the disabled, youth services, transportation services, and general health or mental health services that assisted more than 5.4 million Americans. HUD requests that guarantees report on leveraged funds as well as public-private partnerships to demonstrate local investment. Guarantees reported that CDBG investment leveraged an average of $5.2 million for every $1 of CDBG program funding during 2022, amplifying the program's return on investment with $4.9 billion in other resources. The 50th anniversary is now an opportunity to commemorate the milestone and commit to strengthening the CDBG program with additional funding and programming improvements. My legislation, the CDBG Improvement Act, would permanently authorize the CDBG program, increase funding to offset inflation, and account for the increase in the number of entitlement jurisdictions since 1974, and authorize housing construction as an eligible program activity, among other purposes. As ranking member of the Subcommittee on Housing and Insurance with jurisdiction over the CDBG program, I congratulate the CDBG champions and advocates and look forward to continuing to work together on this mission. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.